Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. There's the header. Alexander-Arnold clears. Looking for options for movement. And he's cleared it back out. Oh, what has happened? Decent hit! There it is! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Liverpool are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away with one there. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Opts for safety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alexander-Arnold. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's been given away. And that's gone loose. Big can he finish? He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Everton are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Distributed tidily. Trippier. Looking for the runner. Wilshere. De Bruyne. Havertz. Interesting ball. He gets big. Son Heung-min. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. De Ligt. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. Adams. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Ndiaye showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. quality ball. That's cause for mild irritation. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice sequence of passes this. It's a really well-measured ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's fabulous. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. In with a header. And more and more and more. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A case now of complete control. And we've reached half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice. De Bruyne. It's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. That is a great ball. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Burn kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Merino. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. Takes aim and crosses. That has been knocked clear. Fulkrug.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had it nicked away. Rodri. Now it's Fulkrug. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Some really good ball movement. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Adams. He's looking wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gently done. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. An instinctive delivery. Danger averted for now. Calvert-Lewin. Merino. So what can they make of this? That's a sharp pass. And it's De Bruyne. He's through here. Goes in for the header! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Chooses to go cross-field. Havertz. He's picked his way through, and he's in on goal. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's really well manoeuvred.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And it's Wilshere. It'll pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And De Bruyne! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Everton have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through there. De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just...
Heads it! It's fallen kindly here. Minha. That pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's having a go. Brought out the best in the keeper. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free.
There will be one
And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai, nicely weighted ball. Fires it in low. And that's it. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, what a ball he's had a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, can he get onto this? Chance here to counter. Palmer just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saliba getting this one clear. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Torres. He's gone for goal! Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Palmer is onto this. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold moved on forwards. That has not gone well.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too.
Diaz, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's in plenty of space here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's taking no chances there. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here, but they've got it again. Rice. He's picked his way through. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. He could be in here. Palmer.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Trippier. Trippier proves just a little bit too strong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to set free a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Played up towards the front line. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Out for a throw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Torres. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply. Palmer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Palmer. In it comes. Chance! Defending of the desperate variety.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Matheus Cunha. He's got away. Trippier gets it clear. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Here comes another cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Over to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the...
Goes in for the header! They are rampant! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Torres. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Ligt. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get free. Fires. Can he put it away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution.
Haaland. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Alexander-Arnold works it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Haaland! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Palmer! Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's got all! Really well taken goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Szoboszlai demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man.
And the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. Raya will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Haaland. Stones. Good effort from distance. Alexander-Arnold. Stood up well to him there.
That's going in strongly.
Palmer. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Stones. And he's picked out the run. Oh, great play.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's gone looking for safety. Up he goes! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's found some space here. Well read, nice interception. Now he's off and running. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a break. Now the finish! And it's slung out wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Ødegaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Burn. Soboslai chasing after it. Now it's Rice. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Over to the other side. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Back into the middle. He's had a shot! Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Liverpool suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, individual responsibility levels have to start kicking in to rescue things from what's been a bad start. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gets his pass away. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pleguezuelo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That'll be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a look and place it forward. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Havertz. For Wilshere. Havertz. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Tries to dink it through. Place it in low. It is a corner, good chance. Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Soboslai! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That pass isn't the best. Rice. Rodri. Played out to the right. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Ligt. He's gone forward. That's a throw. There's the crossfield ball. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? De Ligt. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Merino. Wilshere. It's Wilshere! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Great ball, and he's in here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rice. So what can they make of this? De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. Works it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Trippier.
2 added minutes has
He's
been
had it
indicated.
nicked away. Soboslai. Trippier kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Time and again they are repelled. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target.
And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just eases him off the ball. Soboslai has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That's an excellent interception. He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rodri. Ødegaard is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Szoboszlai now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pleguezuelo makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. And it's Son Heung-min. Shifted it to the flank. De Bruyne shapes to shoot! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Soboslai. Spread out to the left. Darwin.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Allison punts it upfield.
29,514.
And here's Nunez. De Bruyne.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri. That's played into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Palmer.
Soboslai, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold. Darwin. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. He's fizzed it forward, and he was quick to react. Now it's Darwin, Wilshere, and here's Nunez. That has been cut short. Spread it left.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wilshere. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the flag has stayed down.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the runner. Ødegaard gets over and intercepts. Looking for the... Tries a shot! Merino. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, what a climb! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Interesting ball. Soboslai! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
2
Palmer.
minutes has been indicated.
Palmer! Merino. And Darwin. And he's intervened well there. And that will be the final act. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle. Foden. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Foden. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Hits one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now it's Foden. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that should get the job done. Guardiola. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Son Heung-min. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance.
He's had a crack. Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! First blood drawn. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Oh, easy pickings there. Has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway. And here's Foden. Threads one in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold looking understandably energised after his goal. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's the hit! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that is a little undercooked. He's looking wide. Well, they can break here. Vardiol.
That's good play from him.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gundogan running with the ball, and the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a sweet ball, that. Played. Now the finish! Gundogan. Oh, there's a probing ball, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's De Bruyne. Rice. That has been slung wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that has caused disappointment.
Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Liverpool. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Liverpool very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 20.
Son Heung-min. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, there's the clearance. Szoboszlai absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Palmer. Back into the middle. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. Stones. Gundogan. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Keeper's got his work done.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
It's their second corner of the game. Stones tries to clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Yes! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Szoboszlai! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Tries the cross. Walker deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Somerslide! Oh, impressive strike.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Palmer. Driving forward. Palmer. Good driving run. Real chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? So, what can they make of this?
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that's been won straight back. Great ball, and there's the shot! Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. It could be in here. There's the hit! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Decent progress down the left. That is good alertness. Kimmich. And they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Haaland. Now it's Pedri. Defending of the desperate variety. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. Luis Garcia stood up well to him there. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pedri. Forwards and with intent, and the counter is on. And it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great effort, but no way through. Cleared without complication. That's tidy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Pedri! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Luis Garcia. Schneider. In with the challenge. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Schneider. It's Schneider! And for a moment, time stood still.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Haaland. Cleared away. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Luis Garcia. Now it's Van Basten. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pinches it off him. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's Van Basten! No mistake! 200! It's the goal they all came to see.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Schneider! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Stoichkov. That's a good run down the left. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
29,830.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. So that goal then.
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. the irresistible force today.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Alexander-Arnold.
Inter Milan take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. He's real chance! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And Baston. That's very neat. In towards the back stick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Liverpool have a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Substitution.
Van der Vaart! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Well timed. Excellent interception. And the shot! It's in! And that's it. That was always inevitable. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van der Vaart. And that's an errant pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5
Kluivert.
minutes added time.
Dybala. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Hernandez. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. And that will be it. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, they could break here. Picked out. Can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a go. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Pullet gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Kluivert. Now there's a... He's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Great hit! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, it's Drogba. Drogba! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, can he get onto this? Cruyff. Cruyff ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Busquets, who does have an assist to his name. Van Basten shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's following up! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Busquets. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. And here's Drogba. Rudiger. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Del Piero. He's had it taken off him. There could be danger here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the runner. Mateus. And the counter is on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He is just caressing the ball. Gets his pass away. Works it forward, and he's had it nicked away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Busquets. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's looking wide. Pirlo. Rudiger wins the duel this time. He's gone forward. He'd have done well to reach that. And the keeper's got it again. Khan sends that a long way. And it's Del Piero. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. Busquets has a look and plays it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass has gone astray. Kluivert looking for options for movement. Aimed in towards the centre.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that's well seen too. Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Byrne, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11 Drogba. Numero 99 lasciano il campo per il numero 7
Busquets.
il numero 9 Luis Suarez.
Kluivert. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306 spettatori.
Some really good ball movement.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Now the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Messi! In he goes again! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen and it has.
With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13 Pirlo viene sostituito con il numero 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
That's a sharp pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Del Piero. Now it's Luis Suarez. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He can get that clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they should.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's tried one! So, what can they make of this? Gently done. Luis Suarez. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And claimed it back swiftly. Moved on forwards. Drive. Decent hit!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19 lascia il campo per il numero 2. Cambio di giocatori.
Costa Corta. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Luis Suarez, he's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Fiddles it through. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is that. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Neymar. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got a side of goal! No, not quite.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pass is just off target. Pull it. That's a sharp pass. Costa Curta cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cruyff. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Baresi is the guilty party there. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
And the finish! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
Owen! Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Van Basten. He won't be happy with that one. Luis Garcia, big chance! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Busquets. Luis Garcia. He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! Owen. Oh, he's in! Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Fiddles it through. Thailand are looking to break at pace. Oh no, this does not look good. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. Header! That's a half-decent try. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Hullet! And he's following up. No mistake. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And he was quick to react. Shifted upfield. Oh, there's a probing ball. Byrne cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Liverpool are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Gets a good foot in there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Moved on forwards. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Busquets, spread it left. Costa Curta, who's on a run down the left wing. That's Busquets. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. And he can clear it away. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Pirlo. And it's Owen. Thailand looking to pass their way through. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for
It's
this
a
match
sharp
was
little ball here.
81,007.
And this is Van Basten. Has a goal! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Works it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Interesting ball. Now it's Owen. Owen gets flagged offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Now he's off and running. And the pass is intercepted. Stoichkov. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Gets his pass away. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 15, Johan Cruyff.
Well, there's the clearance.
Coming on the field is number 27.
Now it's Pullet.
Substitution.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Can he get it through? Swings it across. Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And now the breakaway. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Byrne. It's Belletti. He's gone forward. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Here it is, crossed in. Bojan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. That's an errant pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the runner.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Couldn't squeeze it through. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now the finish! Has a look and plays it forward. That is good alertness. And here's Kluivert. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Luis Garcia claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight.